So I think it's time to update the name of this channel. But before I do that, I need to have some imagery, don't I? Let's work on that. I'm thinking something of a brick texture, so we'll make some brick texture here. Almost forget about the smart way to do it. There we go, that should be good enough. Move these over here a little bit. And now, get everything repositioned there. Flip the normals, of course. Bring this down a little bit and flatten the twos. We'll just flatten that one side, I guess. Want to add a vertex in between these. Give it a bit of downward depth. That should be good. Now to continue it over, only I don't want all of them at the same time. I want to keep that without a face in between. Carry this over, connect, bring this one down and extrude this one up. Finish extruding over all the way. Bring this one up. And now to begin filling in with faces. This will be slightly time consuming, but it is worthwhile. I do enjoy the process here. Keep carrying this up and around. Back up here, keep going. All right. Just extrude this one up and over. And there we go. Don't like that. Okay. I think we need to bring those down a bit. And multi-res. Maybe. We'll see. For right now, we've got more to do here. Want to put this on a curve. I'm thinking something reminiscent of a castle tower. And if we use a curve and the curve modifier, we should be able to make it happen. And, well, there's a problem. Let's get everything in a line. And yes, that looks quite nice, although I might increase the number of segments and scale it down. Yes, that's what I'm wanting right there. I like that a lot. Good look. So now that we have that, what else? Yes. Duplicate it and move it over to the other side. So the new name will be in the center. I like the idea. And now for the name, I'm thinking more of, well, as you can see, atelier. But I keep saying it the wrong way. Atelier. Which is a term for a workshop or studio. And that's what the 3D JoRaSe segments are becoming more and more of. Not just one specific thing, but different kinds of artistic endeavors. And while it may not seem that way right now, believe me, with the things I've got lined up for the future, it will be. Oh, it certainly will be. And since atelier is not that common of a term anymore, I figured medieval script would be a good fit. This one was found on Google, but if I had wanted to, I could have easily made it myself. It's not that hard. Just overly time consuming, and well, there are times when I don't want to be bothered. This was one of them. And finish up the A here. Alright, now that we've done that, we can get to putting it into a 3D form. Connect all these vertices together. Nearly got it done. Alright, so there's the A. Next letter, the T. That does the outline. We can now hide the image, scale the T up a little bit, get it the right size. Normals need to be flipped. And this is an easy one to fill in. Onward to the next letter. That's the outside done. Now for the inside of the E. There we go. Now to fill everything in. Not that hard of a process. Move over to check the size and spacing. Next letter, the L. Alright, connect all these. There we go. That's another letter down. Scale it up just a little bit, I think. Should do it. And we'll leave it the same size. Now for the I. Just about done. Finish up the side here. All right. Get the upper bit finished before we get serious on filling in vertices, faces. Now we can get busy. And now for an easy one, the other E. Why make things difficult if we can just duplicate what we've already done? That leaves us with the final letter, R. Add one vertice there. And we've just about got the R completed. Just about. There we go. Get these filled in with faces. And then we'll move on to a slightly more difficult part. Oh, what am I talking about? We still have to add depth to the atelier lettering, don't we? Right now it's still just flat, but not anymore. And I think putting this on a curve as well would be nice. Let's see what kind of curve it should be, though. Maybe. That might work. That looks good. I like that. Now for this. Need to do the JoRaSe from scratch, because the model, I have it somewhere, but I do not remember where, under what file name. That's the problem when you have as many Blender files as I have. You forget what you have. Not to worry though, it's easily recreated. So there's the J, and now for the O, we'll wait there. I'm just going to use a circle and extrude it out. Delete those, and we'll put the little box here. I'm not going to worry about the 1 pound for right now. I'm thinking I'll probably just put that into the texture map and not put it in 3D like I did the first time. Simplify things just a touch, you know? Alright, there we go. Now get the J in 3D. That's done. So now let's see what we can do for size here. That looks okay. Next up, the R, and then the A. But we've got to get through the R first. And yes, I'm going to come back and tend to those that areas that I have missed on the R. Just want to get the main shape done first. Make things a touch easier for me. Now, here we go. Add a vertice and scale them in so they're all the same. And there we go. Now for the inside part here. Need one more subdivision either side. There we go. Now for the scissors that make up the A. Figuring out how I wanted to do this is never easy. At least not for one of the two sides. The other one always is because I can just duplicate the one and flip it. As you will soon see. Got to get everything filled in with faces though. There we go. So far so good. Now, how do I want to go about getting the other side done? maybe if I just kind of combine the two in the middle here. I think that might be the way. We need to add a cut here. This might be what I need to do. Let's see. Yeah, that should do it. Slide those over though. Yeah. Here's how it works. Now I just fill everything in. Now to the rest of the R. Add some depth to the R. Whoa, that's no good. Get that fixed. There we go. That's better. Scale the RA up and move it over. The O can go over there a little bit closer. The last bit to go here, the S and the E. Not that hard of a task. There's not really any major difficulty when doing an S. Just a lot of vertices to follow the curve around. Definitely doable. There we go. Now let's get the rest of it done. Fill those faces in. Now for the S. And now for the pen and pencil, well, highlighter and pencil. Not going super detailed on this. A little bit of change never hurt anything. Especially when it's going to be as small as it is in the final version. I can go overkill at times. I'm trying not to here. Just get the basic form down. There we go. Let's rotate it around. Get it the right height and move it over. And that shows me that this needs to come over as well. Let's scale that up a little bit. Need to flip all the vertices, on the faces on the S, and extrude that down. Now, I want to flatten these out. Give that some depth. There. Okay. Don't need the underside of this, so we can get rid of it. And the same thing over here. Bring those down, grab these. Now to pull them all down a bit more. Same thing with the bottom on the atelier. Last thing, let's put a little back around. And there we have it. There we have it. Next time we'll get to coloring. Hey there everyone. Just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you did enjoy the video, how about giving it a thumbs up? Alright, I will see you all next time.